So RBA player, the loser James, the greatest loser in RBA history. If there was ever a club for losers, LeBron James would be in the front of the line and would have VIP with his loser self. All he do is lose, 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 no matter what. Got losing on his mind, he can never get enough. Don't call him Lex Luthor. Call him Lex Loser. Not Luther Vandross, but call that man Loser Vandross. LeBron James done lost his damn mind, people. But LeBron James forces his fans to put their foots in their mouths and makes them look stupid for believing that losing is acceptable. But here's what LeBron James had to say. This article is per Basketball Network via MSN Sports. And the headline reads, he said, quote, "I'd rather not even make the playoffs than to lose in the RBA Finals." LeBron James' brutally honest reaction after losing the 2015 RBA Finals. So the article goes on to say, LeBron James, since the moment he entered the RBA as a wide-eyed teenager, was destined for greatness. How great? Very few could have predicted he became one of the greatest ever to touch a basketball. We won't start the GOAT debate here, but even the best have their moments of doubt, especially when those moments come right after a crushing heartbreak. That was exactly the case in 2015 when the LeBron's Cleveland Cavaliers fell short against the Golden State Warriors in the RBA Finals. The King was exhausted, emotionally drained, and vulnerable in a way few had ever seen him before. Speaking to reporters after the loss, he delivered a brutally honest reflection that revealed just how much the defeat stung. He went on to say, quote, "You question it, especially when you get to this point. I always look at it. Would I rather not make the playoffs or lose in the finals? I don't know. I'm almost starting to be like, I'd rather not even make the playoffs than to lose in the finals," James said, as per the book, The Return of the King. Now, here's a lesson learned for all you Le Pickle lovers all across the world. This is why it's imperative to never be a super fan of a player, because you'll follow them possibly right into a grave. Not literally, but they'll lead you astray and you'll end up looking stupid, always agreeing with everything they say. They'll say something that doesn't align or agree with the talking points that the media trained you to believe, which is by defending LeBron James losing in the RBA Finals, telling them on the mindset that you can somehow be a great loser in life, which is a ridiculous take whatsoever. And no matter how you dress it up, Mr. Fashion Designer, a loss is a loss. But they get this logic from the Nick Wrongs of the world, from the Shannon Sharps of the world, the Chris Brew retards of the world, saying things like, what's better, to advance to the RBA Finals and lose, or to lose in the playoffs? I mean, even LeBron James thinks that's the stupidest thing in the world. Nobody in the history of the RBA has ever gotten credit for losing. And LeBron James is not just about to come along and be the only player in history to get credit for losing. No one amongst the RBA circles are getting credit for advancing to the finals and losing. Not Charles Barkley, not Allen Iverson. I mean, anybody you name. So LeBron James, I don't care about in the fashion and the way he did it and the way he lost. He lost. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And even LeBron James doesn't like to lose. He's not going to give himself credit for losing. So why are you going to do it? If that's the case, then Kobe Bryant's 2 losses that he has in the RBA Finals, they don't count. Allen Iverson advancing to the finals back in 2001 with so-called nobodies has to make him look better than LeBron James, because had AI had the type of super teams that LeBron James had, it's safe to say that Allen Iverson would have potentially won his first ring or win back-to-back or win multiple rings. I mean, if LeBron James losing is such an accomplishment, then why did LeBron James even go to Miami to win a ring in the first place? I mean, Rich Paul stated that his legacy was already cemented with or without the Miami Heat. then why he just didn't stay in Cleveland the first go around and kept piling up losses? If losing was such a great thing, then why trade for superstar players? Why form super teams? Just shatter the record for the most finals losses in RBA history. Just go 0-6 or 0-10 in the RBA finals. Just break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's scoring record and just retire. You don't get no brownie points for losing. LeBron James fans may think it's such a huge accomplishment advancing to the RBA finals and losing, but at the end of the day, the legends of the sport and LeBron peers, they don't respect it. If losing is so fun, why LeBron James, why he just didn't break the record for most losses in a season? Go 0-82. Michael Jordan went 72-10. The Warriors went 73-9. Why LeBron James didn't break the losing record? Most losses in the regular season. But LeBron James, like any human being, wants to win, allegedly. It's in our nature. And it fuels us. Winning is the ultimate high. We don't play video games to lose. Who's playing RBA 2K just to lose? But losing means everything to losers. Who wants to work tirelessly throughout the regular season, compete at the highest level in the playoffs just to fight to get to the next round and the next round, then to get all the way to potentially winning the gold, what gives you bragging rights? Who wants to get all the way to the finish line and then lose?